So when detectives come and look at something that might have happened, if there was a crime somewhere, if there was an accident somewhere, or if there was some kind of natural disaster and they're kind of making sure everyone's okay, when they look at something, they really want to make sure that they have all the details right. So that if someone were to take a peek at what they did, they would say, oh, okay, I know exactly what happened. Okay? So yesterday, a lot of people went and they had a look at what was on the back table. They looked at all the things that were happening and they started to draw and write a little bit about what they saw. But many people just did things like they just labeled what was there. So, for instance, what's this?
A giraffe. A giraffe. No, it doesn't have a long neck.
My picture isn't the very best. Go and have a look over there. Let's stand up and go and have a peek over at the table and see if you can figure it out.
Is it a goat? Donkey.
It's a donkey?
No, it's a horse.
I was going to go horse, but maybe it could go donkey or horse. I would think it's a horse.
I think it's a donkey.
You think it's a donkey? Okay. Take a quick peek here at the different things that you see. So when we go back there, you're ready to share some information. Just take a quick peek. Carefully looking. See what's around. Okay. So you're thinking goat. Oh yeah. See, I think that's a goat. Because look at the two pointy. I think so. No, this one looks more like a horse because of the mane, right?
Hey, look at the horse.
Right.
So why ran a horse?
Right. Those are all good questions.
The horse has legs stuck.
Yeah. It does look like it's stuck.
Okay.
Okay, so quietly go and sit back on the carpet now that we've seen it. A little more up close. Okay. So, Jordan, what did we decide that this was?
Horse.
Right. So, many times yesterday when people would write, they might draw the horse and then they would write horse. Let's stretch that word out.
Horse.
What do we hear at the beginning of horse?
8.
Okay. And then what do we hear next?
O. O. R. R.
No, because we hear the word or. Or.
S.
Okay. And they would write horse. Except that doesn't tell me a lot about the horse because there's all kinds of horses. So today, we're going to work on something a little bit different. Today, when we do some labeling, we're going to work on being really specific. So let's tell me about the horse. I'm going to write horse up here. Who can tell me about the horse that you saw? Describe it to me.
The horse was on a branch.
Okay, so I'll let you come write the sentence. The horse was on a branch. Let's see. We know how do we spell that?
T-H-E
is the, T-H-E is the, T-H-E is the. Then she's going to leave a space and she's going to write horse. And I see she's looking up at what we wrote together. Oh, you're not? You're just remembering in your head?
Yeah.
I thought you were looking up. My fault. The horse
What?
was, I think it's also a popcorn. We said go, my, and yes, we see went. The what? Oh, she's looking at the popcorn words. So she's got it. Is that, what do we hear at the end of was? What sound do we hear at the end of was?
S.
What sound do we hear at the end of was?
S.
So, Mariana, can you go have a look over at the popcorn song and see if you can find the word that starts with the W and ends in the S? How do we spell it?
W-A-S.
Excellent.
W-A-S.
Okay. The horse was, then on, then a, and then branch. Now I know it's a little harder to write on the smartboard, but making sure we leave those spaces between words is good. Branch. Okay, and what goes at the end of a sentence? Now, before we go on to our next sentence, have a seat. It is a long sentence. How do we start sentences? What kind of letters should we be starting? Okay, so I'm going to look here, and it's probably close, because as I said, it's kind of hard to write on the smartboard, but I'm going to cross this off, and on top, I'm going to write a capital. See, I told you, it's a little bit hard to write on the smartboard. I'm going to try to write a capital T. Okay, and branch. What two sounds make the ch, or what two letters make the ch sound, I should say?
C-H.
What does these two letters make? Right, and what sound does it make? Sh. So, it's okay, I can do it here. We'll just turn it into a
C.
C. It's good to go back in it. So the horse was on a branch. What else can you tell me about the horse? Describe it to me. What did it look like?
It looked like
Tell me a little bit about it. Color, size, shape, how many legs?
I have a question.
Who can tell me something about it?
I think the horse has 3 legs. 4 legs.
There we go.
There's 4 legs.
1, 2, 3, and what one's hidden behind?
4.
Okay. But I just have to put, or if you want to just write the app, like I just circled ones where there's no one here, and just in case
That
you
was
can.
tricky.
It is a little tricky. Okay, and now I've made my thing disappear. There we go. Okay, so 4 legs. Come on up, Shyla. Let's see if down here we could just write 4 legs. So what number is going to go first?
F-O-R.
4. And then legs. Legs. Okay. Now, you really tried to listen for a sound at the beginning, a sound in the middle, and a sound at the end. Now, what we've got here, have a seat for a minute, Shyla. First of all, with the number 4, if we look up here, we start at the top, we go across, and then down. So this kind of reverse. L-A-G, and then the S is another one that's a funny one. Start over in the right side, cross down to make the letter S. So we've got 2 things. 1, 2. Who else can tell me about the horse? G? Okay, that's about the car, but I want to know about the horse. I want more details on this horse. What can you tell me about it, Jean?
I wonder if the horse
Is running to the car?
Yeah, and it got stuck on the branch.
Okay, so I wonder if the horse is running to the car. Want to come write that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're going to use blue? I'll put that one there. Okay, I wonder if the horse is running to the car. So right underneath, I. And we're going to really try to leave our spaces. It's okay, it's not perfect. It's a little off the smartboard, but you can go to the next one. I now wonder. What under? Yeah. Wonder. What under? Wonder. I wonder if the, and we'll see if we can kind of write in a bit of a straight line. I know it's hard because it's a big smart board, but let's see what we can do. If the horse, oh, I see him looking up to see. Okay. Horse is.
I-S-is.
You got it. Running. Here, let's give a little more room, Jean. Jean. Let's give a little more room and start down here because we don't have much room.
Well, that's a long one.
It is.
I-N-G is in. I-N-G is in.
Yeah. Yes. Two.
T-O is T. T-O is two.
Two.
T-O is two. T-O is two.
Two. The. Okay, that's okay. Let's just put it over here. No, it's fine. G. Okay, it's fine. G. To the. To the car. Car. R. Good. And what goes at the end of a sentence? Now, the only thing, Jean, I wonder if the horse is running to the car. How many twos have you written down?
Two.
So, where's the extra two? Okay, so what do you need to do? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I think we erased the S for is here, but. Okay, now, without the lines, and not that we need lines, because many of you write on paper that doesn't have lines, we still need to make sure that we're not so big that we take over the whole page, right? We've got to see if we can kind of organize our printing a little bit. But this time at least, instead of just writing one label about the horse, we gave a little more information. You could tell me the color of the horse, you could tell me more about what the horse is doing, but at least giving a little bit of extra information helps, right? So today, that's kind of our goal. As we write today, I want to see if you can give me a few more details. Not just one piece of information, lots of information about what you write. Really try to push yourself to give that little bit more. Okay, now.